To the first football home, man, the nostalgia, just being back in Folsom, it was crazy. It was amazing. It was everything that I dreamt it to be. Just being out there and playing in front of 60,000, 70,000 fans, it was packed out. Like, shoot, they did it for home games even when we were losing when I played. So just thankful for the fan base. I didn't hear too much chatterboxing, just a little more people cheering me on, and I was thankful for that.
It's probably obvious, but I mean, it must not have been hard at all for you to get up for this.
Oh,
was it hard for you to get up for this game?
Oh, no. In fact, I was up an hour earlier, went to work out, burn off some steam because I wanted to come in here. I kind of had butterflies, and just I wanted to settle myself in.
Looks like after your second touchdown, you gave a little, like this to the crowd. They're pretty quiet at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Just kind of good natured.
For sure. Just because I left some money out there, I feel as though like I had two balls that should have been catchable, that I should have caught, and that I need to come down with, especially if Caleb's put his trust into me. I got to contribute to the team and make sure I make the most of those moments.
Is it really special because it's Deion, not even just Colorado, but your dad's friend? How did that feel coming in?
I mean, shoot, just Deion Sanders is a legendary player, legendary coach. I have a lot of respect for him. And he coached me in the All-American game, and even then, like, I was chopping it up about a couple things. And just to go ahead and be able to go back and play against him and play against the door, yeah, it's huge. But at the same time, like, you got to remember we're playing Colorado. It's USC versus Colorado, and we're thankful we got that dub today.
What did you miss most about this place? I mean, clearly you found another home, doing well at USC, but is there anything you missed about this place?
I would have to say the scenery. I really when I first came to Colorado, just coming over that hill and just like looking into all of Boulder, that's what I really loved, and that's what made me fall in love with Boulder. And then the fan base and this college town and everything, it was a big factor for me.
I think 7 touchdowns now in 5 games for you, something like that. Did you imagine or envision this level of success for yourself coming into this year?
It's hard to say that I didn't. Of course you want to say like, yeah, like, but of course I did. Like, I put in the work during the offseason. I went through some days that, like, you just didn't want to get up, and came in and got some extra work with Caleb. Did some extra background work just with coaches and stuff like that, got in the film room. So just seeing how it's all coming together now. To say I'm surprised, no, but am I thankful? Most definitely.
From an offensive standpoint, does it feel like you guys need to score 40 plus to win when it's kind of these high scoring games like that, or what's kind of the takeaway in that sense?
Definitely not. I would have to say our defense played a hell of a half during the first half. They came out there, they shut them out for they barely scored 14 points, and it was only because offense turned it over. And I would have to say, like, during that second half, we came out sluggish too as an offense. If we can play 4 quarters of football as a team, as a unit, I think we can take this wherever we want to go.
Did the Colorado defense do anything different in the second half?
They didn't change too much. I wouldn't say so.
When the trainers came out, what happened? And were you trying to talk them out and take you off the field?
Yeah, I was trying to hurry up and get up because I didn't want to come out the game. I was like, I had a stinger. I hurt my groin for a quick second. So I was just like trying to breathe it out and go ahead and get up. And they came rushing on because they thought that I got hit in the head. Well, apparently I did, but but yeah, I'm just like trying to get up and just trying to stay in the game, stay in the tune, stay in the rhythm, because I know like I got to make that next play. My team needs me out there. I got to contribute.
6 touchdowns for Caleb today. Are there times when you guys as receivers feel almost like, people generally take what he does for granted sometimes, or just,
People definitely take what he does for granted, and it won't be until he leaves that people will really realize the greatness that they're watching and what they really get to come out here and see every single day. I would have to say, just for the wide receiver group, like, you got to be thankful you're in the wide receiver group that's so talented, and Caleb's going to go ahead and spread the ball out to each and everybody. So you got to go ahead and make sure you make the most of those moments.
Along the same line, just your final thoughts about Shedeur. I mean, you've known him for a long time. You guys are friends. Again, but you're at USC. Just your final thoughts about him and what he's doing, what he's been,
He's the real deal. From what I've seen time and time again, he's the real deal. He's a great pro style running quarterback that can go ahead and leave the pocket if necessary, as you guys saw today. He makes the right decisions, right timing, right out the break. He throws the ball, and he gets the ball out of his hands so quickly it gets our defensive line tired, and that was a huge factor in today's game.
Thank you, Brenden.
Thanks, Brenden.
Thank you guys.
Best of luck.